name's Brian Boatright, and I'm a Colorado Supreme Court Justice. Well, it's about transparency. It's about education. We want the kids to see and have access to the third branch of government. We want them to see how it works and how decisions are basically made.
You know, it's really heartening for us. We're stuck downtown behind 2 or 3 levels of security, and it's great when we can come out and just be in the high schools. I know you're sort of poo-pooing that, but it really is so much fun when we get to do it.
We really view it as our opportunity to expose the court to the public and to also try and teach the kids. We go out twice a year. We try and go 1 metro school, and then we try to go to 1 rural school. So we do it twice a year, and then the Court of Appeals does it in addition.
So sometimes I think you'll find it interesting, a little bit different than what perhaps you expected, and that's why we want you to ask the lawyers questions after the argument. That's also why we want you to ask us questions when we come back on the bench.
Is this energizing for you personally to see these young people?
Yeah, absolutely. I was a juvenile judge for about 10 years, so I kind of get my kid fix by doing this. In addition, you know, being able to see really bright, articulate young people is great because unfortunately with our job we see a lot of things that go wrong, so it's nice to be around kids who are smart and bright. It's fun.
I'm Lee Moore and I'm a junior. I thought it was interesting how you got to see how the cases were decided and brought before the Supreme Court and the different sides to each case. Before, when we were learning about the cases, I was leaning more towards one side, but after hearing their argument and how they presented it, my view has changed, and I thought that was interesting depending on how they presented their argument.
I'm Melissa Moore and I'm a freshman. I had some different opinions and they got changed. On the first case, my view changed and I'm with the other side now, and I thought that was interesting on how the detail they brought changed my mind and how they brought it forth to the Supreme Court.
I thought it was really good, and it was a really awesome experience, and I hope that it's going to happen next year.
If you're interested in going into the law, write as much as you can and try and speak as much as you can. As I answered one of the kids' questions, I knew I was going to be a lawyer since I was 5, so I tried to get active in school, government, and I tried to be a lector at church so I would get used to standing up and talking in front of people. And the final thing I would say is if you have an interest in it, pursue your dreams, because the greatest thing about the law is its equal opportunity.